Welcome in, everybody, and happy Retro Adventure Wednesday. Happy to see all of you here this evening. Glad you could join me for a little bit of Hollywood Monsters. Hello, everyone. It's me, your old pal, Decaf Jedi, BMX legend. I'm back again with this 1997 point-and-click game straight out of Spain, translated by fans into English. That's the version we've been playing. And so far, it's been pretty good stuff. I don't know about y'all. I enjoyed our first playthrough of it last week. Adjust that camera just a little bit. I enjoyed our first playthrough of it last week and had a pretty good time with it. It's better than I would have expected. Yeah, absolutely, Dr. Mario. God bless the fans. This isn't a game that I think is considered some sort of like lost gem or anything like that. But there are people out there who love it enough to make it playable to a non-Spanish speaking audience, and good for them. Because yeah, it's fun stuff, and honestly, the translation work has been pretty solid so far. So I've been enjoying it. But welcome in, everybody. Good to see you, Paul, not Pat, Robin, Dr. Mario. It's no Ace Ventura. Ace Ventura is probably the game it reminds me most of so far. Maybe not quite as bizarre and transgressive at times as the Ace Ventura game was, but I think even graphically it has a little bit of that vibe, at least to my untrained eyes. So who knows? Maybe someday we'll even return to Ace Ventura. Stranger things have happened, but for now, it's all about Hollywood Monsters. I can't wait to get in. Hope everybody's been having a good Wednesday. It's been a good one here. Last night was exciting. We ended our fall softball season. I posted this on Blue Sky yesterday, but I think it's a weird enough event that's worth recounting. So we played our last game last night. The Wolfpack, my daughter's team, was in the final inning, and they were at bat, and it was the bottom of the final inning. My daughter came up to bat, and the pitcher, who is a very good pitcher, she was throwing some smoke, threw a pitch that hit my daughter square in the stomach, and then ricocheted off and hit her elbow, leaving giant bruises in both places. It was a brutal shot, and it was so bad. Like, to give you a sense of how bad this was, literally both teams just decided to stop the game on the spot. They just said, "Okay, that's it, game over, season over. We just don't want to continue playing at this point. That was a bad enough shot. We're just going to quit." and not finish the final inning of the season. She wasn't hurt that bad. It looked way worse than it was. She had the wind knocked out of her. She has some good bruises with some like visible stitch work on them from the softball today. And poor thing, she soldiered right through it. She managed not to cry. I think it's probably the first time she's really had the wind knocked out of her. Was there one parent awkwardly laughing? Was it you? No, I got up and I rushed over to the backstop and checked on her. Her coach was there looking out for her, and actually some of the parents started complaining that the pitcher needed to be taken out of the game because they're like, she's throwing too fast for this age group. They need to either back her up on the mound or put in a different pitcher. They were all mad because this pitcher had hit her so hard. I felt so bad for her though. But that was the end of the season. Yeah, I've never seen a sporting event just decide it's like, no, that was too brutal of a moment. We'll just have to quit playing sports now. That's what happens. Sometimes that's how it goes. Earlier this season, we were playing another team that had an amazing pitcher, and she had a perfect game going into the final inning, and she hit my kid too. So I've never seen a perfect game get ended by a player getting hit by a pitch. But that was a fun way to take that achievement away from a girl who was really near every pitcher's dream of a perfect game. So yeah, that's the quick softball update. I know y'all are always jonesing for information about girls softball. So there it is. Let's jump into the game. My poor daughter. She is such a trooper. I'm so proud of her. All right, y'all. Here it is. It's Hollywood Monsters. So what just happened? So we were on the trail of Frankenstein. Frankenstein's been murdered. I don't know if you can murder an undead creature. He's been redeaded He's been deanimated, I suppose. His parts have been spread around the world, and we're trying to solve the mystery of his death. And we've gone to MKO Studios, where all these monsters go to film their famous movies. Because again, in this world, monsters are just like regular people who who film movies and stuff. Okay, let's see if I can remember how to use this interface. It's a little weird. Hey, there's music.
Museo de los Horrores Hanover.
Hanover's Museum of Horrors. It's over here.
¡Largo de aquí, estúpido! ¡No
Get out of here,
ves que estamos en
stupid.
pleno rodaje!
Está bien, ya me marcho.
Man.
Vaya humos.
Do, 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 do. Let's see what this building is. Open. Oh, it's a secretary. I'd recognize a secretary anywhere. Okay, there was a way to activate hotspots, wasn't there? Maybe not. Maybe I'm imagining that. So this stylish handbag. I mean, this definitely looks straight out of Ace Ventura.
Se ve que es una chica muy eficiente.
This chick is very efficient. Nice. Is that a coffee cooler or just brown water? Oh, it's a coffee machine. I guess it does both. Sure.
En relación tenemos una parecida, pero esta parece
Ooh, they have
bastante
the
más
latest
moderna.
model. Now open the handbag?
Todavía no lo tengo.
Still nothing. Do, 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 do. I guess I should talk to her, huh? That's what you do in these games.
Hola, guapa. Soy Ron Ashman de Tequil.
Hola. Yo
Taffy.
soy Taffy, la secretaria del señor Hanover.
Okay. Taffy, I'd like to see Mr.
Me
Hanover.
gustaría ver al señor Hanover.
¿Señor Hanover? Hay aquí un periodista de Tequil llamado...
Yes. Ashman.
¿cómo era? Ashman.
Ashman.
Gracias, guapa.
Music's a little powerful. I may have to turn that down a bit. Well. So you work for the Quill. Hey, oh goodness. Welcome in, Raiders. Howdy.
Señor Hanover.
I will pause as soon as we get to the end of this discussion. And thank everyone. Thank you for the raid, Silver Streak. Hey, Nina Marie, good to see you. Actually, let me try this. Yeah, pause it while I tab out. Let me get a shout out here. Welcome in, Raiders. Good to see you. Thank you, Silver Streak, for the raid. Let me get a shout out here to Silver Streak. Everyone be sure to go over and follow Silver Streak. Rogue AI, terrific streamer. Always a pleasure to drop in on them. But how's everyone doing? Welcome in, first timers. I'm Jess, Decaf Jedi. Every Wednesday night, I stream a retro adventure game. Tonight, we're streaming Hollywood Monsters, a 1997 point-and-click adventure game developed in Spain and translated to English by fans. We're having some fun with it. It's 1950s movie monsters living in a world where they actually exist as monsters and film all the movies themselves. So we're having a good time. But yeah, I'm Jess, Decaf Jedi. Hey, thank you so much, Britt. I appreciate the follow. Yeah. In real life, I'm an academic. I actually teach about and write about video games, but at heart, I'm just a good old-fashioned video game nerd and having a good time playing here. So welcome in, everybody. Glad you could join me. And thank you again for the raid, Silver Streak. You were playing, what was it tonight? Let's see. Changed. I don't know this game. Wow, how is it? Hey, Necromanty, good to see you. Ooh, Wackademia, that's what we call it. Thank you again for the follow. All right, let's get back to the action. What a girl, what a treasure. Great voice acting here. Okay. So, the Hollywood Monsters Party is basically like the Oscars for monsters, and Frankenstein has gone missing. Haunted PS1 collection devs. Interesting. Yeah, while I'm at it, let me give a shout out here. Y'all should also, a couple other great streamers dropped in here, so I give them shout outs too. Go check out Robot Spacer. Go check out Nina Marie, a couple of my other absolute favorite streamers. You won't regret dropping in on either one of them. Go give them a follow now. Good to see y'all this evening too.
Quería que me hablara de la fiesta de Hollywood Monsters de este año en su mansión de Hollywood.
Ah, sí,
Yes. Good to see you too, Nina.
Fortuna, por cierto. ¿Y qué es lo que quieres saber?
Tell me about the werewolf who won Actor of the Year.
Háblame del premio al actor del año concedido al hombre lobo.
El hombre lobo.
The werewolf? He's undoubtedly our biggest star at the moment, the Alpha Male.
El premio es merecido.
Earned this award with his merit.
Todas sus películas. Pero cada nueva película pretende cobrar más y más. Como sigamos así, querrá ganar más de lo que yo recaudo.
Not interrupting anything, am I?
What in the world was that? Oh no! It's Scream from Scream. Thank you, Robin.
Hábleme del premio honorífico a una dilatada carrera concedido al conde Drácula.
Tell me about the Dracula.
Fue el mejor, pero ahora se resiste.
Dracula's the best, but now he simply refuses to do other roles.
No quiere aceptar que ya no puede hacer de galán. Últimamente,
Offered him several minor roles. Gave him the chance to play more mature characters. Who's more mature than Dracula?
Pero él solo quiere hacer de
Well, he wants to play the handsome one. Yeah, I've been there. What about the Mummy, who won Best Dramatic Role?
Hábleme del premio al mejor papel dramático
He's unraveling.
concedido a la momia.
He de reconocer que estuvo
Sublime in The Curse of the Nile.
Maldición del Nilo. Aunque aquí entre nosotros.
Let's confess the role's meant for Frankenstein.
Para Frankenstein. Si lo
Curse of the Nile was meant for Frankenstein, huh?
no soporta oír hablar de Frankenstein.
Okay, the Mummy hates Frankenstein.
Tengo una película entre manos ideal para que trabajaran juntos.
Mummy absolutely refuses to work with Frankenstein.
Pero no hay manera, la momia se niega en redondo a trabajar con Frankenstein.
¿Observó algo sospechoso?
This game is so bizarre.
No lo entiendo, joven. ¿Acaso refiere?
Yeah, suspicious. What do you mean, Ron? Yes, my partner Sue Bergman disappeared at the Night of the
Verá,
Monsters.
mi compañera Superman
At the Monsters Ball.
Ah, sí, la
I
recuerdo.
remember her.
Preciosa joven. Por cierto, ¿y dice usted que ha desaparecido?
This dude was hitting on her at the party.
Seguro que aparecerá en unos días contando una romántica aventura con uno de mis actores. No sería la primera vez.
Yo, Silver Streak, this is a really good point. The Mummy, I could see some resentment being there as an unearthed corpse, being jealous that Frankenstein is, just a conglomeration of other unearthed corpses. That does seem like it could be the kind of thing that just at an existential level could drive a wedge between them.
Tengo entendido que Frankenstein andaba algo nervioso.
Con esa forma de andar, ¿quién puede decir si estaba nervioso o no? Se presenta a sí mismo como un científico.
He may present himself as a scientist. Don't forget, he's a man made with pieces of many different bodies. That's Frankenstein's whole deal.
Puede querer ir a un sitio, mientras la otra a otro.
Frankenstein's such a pastiche.
No me interprete mal, señor Hanover. Estoy seguro que la fiesta fue estupenda.
Yeah, other than the kidnapping of my partner, I'm sure it was a great party.
Extraño, fuera de lo normal.
Francamente,
Frankly, Mr. Ashman,
sigo sin
I have
entender.
no idea what you're talking about.
Nada, en realidad. Hábleme de otra cosa.
Dígame, dígame,
En realidad, quería hablar de otra cosa.
dígame, dígame.
Hey, Khalil, how you doing? So let's see. Oh, here we go. Yeah, should have been an actor.
Mi carrera. ¿Cree que podría tener futuro como actor?
¿Por qué no? Esto es Hollywood.
This is Hollywood, land of dreams.
Todo es posible aquí.
Everything's possible here. C'est possible.
¿Sabe que me recuerda usted asombrosamente a una vieja?
Robert Feynman.
Robert Feynman.
How's
¿Cómo
Weasness?
va el negocio?
Bueno, no lo le voy a decir que no de dinero.
Can't deny I make a lot. That's not like it used to be.
Los presupuestos de las películas
Movie
son
budgets
cada
are more and more
vez más
astronomical as for the
astronómicos.
salaries of the
Y de
actors.
los sueldos de los
Don't get me
actores,
started.
mejor ni hablar.
They're eating
Se
all our
están comiendo
profits.
todos nuestros beneficios. A este paso, no sé cuánto tiempo podré mantener la M.
Money problems, eh? I think Mr. Hanover
He
did it.
conocido a su secretaria. Veo que sabe elegir bien a su
Yes,
gente.
your secretary.
Sí, me gusta rodearme de gente con un buen...
Surround myself with people with good
Y esa
brains.
chica tiene dos cosas.
Oh, here we go, yeah.
Loco. Iniciativa y...
Initiative and ability. That's her
Nada,
two
señor
qualities.
Hanover. Gracias por atenderme. Adiós.
De nada, joven.
Adios. But that music is just a scotch too powerful. Wow, wow. It's an interesting bar there. Okay. Back to the action. Okay, so what? Now, this is something important for those of you who came in on the raid or maybe didn't see this last week. Not only am I playing this game for the first time, but there aren't walkthroughs for it.
Any questions?
Oh, Nick, I'm sorry. You just posted the Talking Jazz sticker. Any questions? Okay, so there is a Talking Jess sticker now. And the Talking Jess sticker absolutely does use an AI model. Any questions? There it is. It absolutely does use an AI model of my voice. So now you have the opportunity to make me say all kinds of things. This is something I'm sure I will eventually regret, but it's just waiting there. The Talking Jess. It's the speech sticker with an AI Jess voice. Thank you. It's terrifying, right, Robot Spacer? Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Robin, for slapping this. Hey, Vitaly. As I was saying, though, if you weren't here last time, part of the real fun of this game so far has been there were no walkthroughs online in English. So I took one, and just to make it extra ridiculous, fed it into ChatGPT and had it translate a Spanish walkthrough into English for me. So even our walkthrough is a bit of a mess, but we're going to make it work. Hey, 6-7, good to see you. Okay, we need her magnifying glass. Dang it. This interface is difficult for these timed, you have to pick it up when they're not using it type events, which...
Creo que no me ha visto.
She saw me. If she didn't, it's a miracle. How great does the art on those posters look? I think this is a good-looking game.
No creo que encontrara nada interesante.
So, ooh, Robin, speaking of AI, would you like to see a journal special issue call for mostly AI-generated pieces? Sure, throw that in the Discord. I'd love to look at that. Oh, man, I have... oh, man. I have a doozy of a story about AI in academia that I want to share at some point, maybe in a more private setting.
Así que era tuyo ese paraguas.
Oh.
Lleva ahí desde antes de empezar yo a
Been here since I started working in this
Me
office.
preguntaba de quién sería.
Pues
Oh.
sí, es mío. Lo olvidé la última vez que estuve por aquí hablando con el señor Hanover.
Qué
Forgot it
suerte
last time.
haberlo
Good.
recuperado, ¿verdad?
Una gran suerte, sí.
But yeah, I have a doozy of a story that I shouldn't share in a venue where there might be a VOD of me telling it, but someday soon. I think before long, my university is just going to smash all of our computers to be on the safe side to make sure that nothing bad ever comes of AI. There seems to be a lot of fear
Está cerrado.
now.
Está cerrado, no puedo entrar.
Let's see. Use Frankenstein's note. Look at Frankenstein's
Dice,
note.
Peter, necesito hablar contigo urgentemente. Por el
Yeah.
aspecto de la...
Pardon me. I muted my sneeze like a real professional. Share it next time you stream a terrible game that you don't want a VOD of. I mean, I do have a history of just erasing bad games from my VOD history. Okay, maybe that worked. Maybe I didn't mute myself. Who knows? I don't think I'm muted now. That's perfect. Oh man, we're in Transylvania. This is the second time this week we've been in Transylvania in a video game. We were there in Gibbous, a Cthulhu adventure as well. That's Castle. Is that Van Helsing? Oh, you know your life is in great danger? Is that Sherlock Van Helsing?
¿Aquí donde vive el conde Drácula?
Ese es el peligro insensato. No imagina la maldad que rodea.
Pero si solo se trata de un...
Is he just an old actor?
¿Qué le hace odiarle de ese modo?
Un actor. Eso es lo que todos creen. Es uno de los zarras más viles y
One of the most vile and despicable beings that ever existed.
destrozó mi vida.
Destroyed my life when he was only just a child. Tricked the love of my life with his secret powers into abandoning me. And I've been in incel ever since. Oh, my beloved, if only I could tell you how much I've suffered. Boy, the sound effects are really powerful here, huh? Nothing can stop me now.
Así que se trata de un asunto de faldas,
So it's a
¿eh?
chick issue
¿Y
then.
cómo piensa deshacerse de él?
Profesor Hecker siempre está preparado.
Professor Hecker.
Agua bendita y una cruz.
Not Harker, Hecker.
Esto no es suficiente.
Well, he's got my reliable secret weapon.
Arma secreta infalible.
My faith.
Luz.
Oh, sunlight.
Lleva un camufeo
I doubt it has the power to keep the sunlight inside it. Oh, man.
Pero dejémonos de
I have a mission. Imagine for your own sake, yeah, this pestilent nest of evil. ASAP, ASAP, as we say here in Transylvania.
No serviría de nada mientras esté levantado.
Okay.
Ni loco. El agua debe estar congelada.
He'll turn you right down to heck. That's
Me parece
right.
Un poco precipitado.
Seems a little
Debería agotar otras posibilidades.
too hasty, he says. Now push this guy. Pick up confused old man. I feel like that's what my tooltip would be if someone hovered over me in a point-and-click adventure game. Confused old man.
Oiga, amigo.
Hey, buddy.
Mi nombre es Hecker.
Hecker, Dr. Marcus Hecker.
Doctorado en ciencias.
PhD in occult studies from the University of Cologne. That stinks.
Sobre ese camafeo que mencionó,
Sí, ¿qué quieres saber?
Hey, Necroman. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Thank you, Nick. Dad joke bits for the win.
Verás. Es una historia
Ooh, it's a very interesting story, this amulet. This medallion.
construida en Samarcanda por el famoso alquimista
More than 900 years ago.
Alfajor. Hace más de
That's almost 10 centuries to you and me, Russ.
su objetivo era el
Capturing a container the first light dawn that supposedly contained unbelievable magical properties.
increíbles propiedades mágicas. En aquellos tiempos,
Those days, the creation of the formula for the Philosopher's Stone, or the Sorcerer's Stone as it's known here in the United States, with which one could make gold, was every alchemist's dream.
Capir tenía la esperanza de lograr
Give the powers of the stone to a medallion.
persas que había estudiado durante décadas. Darnos poder de dichosa piedra al camuflaje
It's just,
durante años.
Its miraculous invention was lost until it reappeared in the hand of the Templars. Oh man, this is now like an Assassin's Creed game. Used as a relic in their ancient holy rites. Now you must enter the Animus, Ron Ashman. Terrible shipwreck. Viking boy. Oh. Now it's really like Assassin's Creed. Valdegorm.
Bien. Bueno. Creo que es suficiente.
The best is yet to come. Man. Captured 10 years later in the Silk Road.
Perdone, pero
This is quite a bit of lore dumping here. Nick, you couldn't be more right. It is a bold artistic choice to have both the protagonist and the NPC face away from the camera for this very long conversation.
¿Cómo funciona el camafeo?
Okay, open it in front of the person or object you want to bathe in its sunlight. Simple enough. Now take a look. I had to steal that from you. Why don't you just let me have it? Can't part with it for even a second. Why don't you rest for a while, my friend? You look exhausted. Give me the medallion. I'll finish off Dracula. I will not rest till I've personally destroyed this despicable nest of evil. I'm about to go on a Transylvania, young man. This time it's personal. Whatevs. Well, have you finished the job yet? Yeah, jerk. You should stand out front of this drawbridge for decades. Man, I'd try that window. I feel like a ladder here could really be your friend. That looks like a very open window just right over there. I think I could penetrate this fortress. Maybe a plank of wood to cross the narrow moat and then walk across that wood carrying a ladder. Or do like Link in the original Legend of Zelda, lay your ladder down to cross this, then pick it up behind you and lean it up against the window there. I could do this. I got this. Start a new life. You're still young. You don't know who you're talking about here. We Heckers are we're heckin' stubborn. Real heckin' puppers. It's something in our heads, no matter how many obstacles we have to overcome, we don't stop until we've achieved our goal. My brother Carl, for instance, spent half his life looking for the world's largest diamond. And Gunther, my other brother, an archaeologist, he's tenaciously seeking the sacred chamber of Amisis Huni. We were very stubborn. Oh, so there's going to be one of this guy everywhere, isn't there? Is that what we're getting ready to run into when we go to Egypt to find the mummy? There's going to be another hacker. Lay your ladder down. Lay your ladder down, folks. Lay that ladder down. Lay that ladder down, folks. Get on out of town. You gotta lay that ladder down, folks. Not gonna be no more climbing today. Alright. Oh, I knew she still remembers me. Okay. Keep an eye out for those damn vampires, or dampires, as I like to call them. Which I guess a dampier is already something else, isn't it? Anything can fall on you from above. Okay, that may be all we can do here for the moment. How about go-to car? Okay, where are we going to drive to now in our car? Let's see, we just drove from Hollywood to Transylvania. Looks like, according to my walkthrough, we're going to drive to Switzerland to see Frankenstein. Oh man, how picturesque. Switzerland. Land of filthy neutrals.
Bien, así que es aquí donde vive Frankenstein. Veamos qué puedo descubrir.
Cool, Frankenstein. Let's see. I want that axe.
Sin dudas la de Frankie.
It goes without saying, Frankie
enorme.
is huge.
Con ese tamaño no podría manejarla.
I can't handle it with my size.
Veamos qué encuentro
Let's
tras
see what's
esos árboles.
behind those trees. You can barely see the forest for them.
Una cabaña. Me pregunto si vivirá alguien en ella.
Wait, when the Saints go marching in? This looks a lot like the cabin from Beverly Hillbillies, first of all. This is a classic Swiss Mardi Gras we've just rolled in on. Classic anthem of Switzerland. I mean, that's pretty wild. Like we're playing Gabriel Knight all of a sudden. Go marching
No puede abrirse
in.
desde aquí fuera.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. How I want to be in that number. Those God rays. It's a good thing I have ray tracing turned on. Hey, there's a little girl.
Es una niña indefensa sentada.
It's a helpless little girl sitting on the riverbank. Wonder if that's going to get subverted here in a second.
Hola, niña. ¿Quién eres?
What's your name?
Hablar con extraños. ¡Lárgate!
Bueno, soy Ron Ashman, periodista de The Quill.
¿Quién te ha preguntado, andrajoso?
Who asked you, deadbeat? Okay, that's not a great thing to say.
¿Qué haces aquí sentada?
Estoy arrojando margaritas a este río.
Throwing daisies in the creek.
Me gusta ver cómo la corriente juega con ellas y las
Hmm.
hunde poco a poco.
Hey, Grundy, how's it going? How you doing this
¿Me
evening?
regalas una margarita?
¿A ti?
You? A
¿Con esa
daisy?
pinta de andrajoso?
Oh, and a bum like you even want Daisy.
No está
No
hecha
can
bien
do.
para la boca del asno. Me lo dijo un día mi maestra.
Honey isn't made for the donkey's mouth. Is that a phrase? Honey isn't made for the donkey's mouth? I guess it's like cast your pearls before swine. Honey isn't made for the donkey's mouth. Please, someone write that down. Someone make Jim Wall say that. No, don't do that. Honey isn't made for the donkey's mouth. Oh, that is a fantastic phrase. I had to say that phrase in summer days. Really? Worst things have happened at sea. There you go. Donkey mouth honey really snuck up on you. It always does. Yeah, let's be a creep, I guess.
Me lo regaló mi papá. Y
Custom
está
made at the
hecho
richest,
con
rarest, and
la
most
tela
expensive
más
factory in the
preciosa.
region.
Todas las
Or
niñas
fabric.
en la
I can't
escuela
read.
me tienen envidia.
All the girls at school envy me.
Pero no es solo por el vestido. También envidia.
Oh, that's fantastic. So I guess it is a Spanish phrase, huh?
Ángel. No puedo evitarlo. Soy la mejor.
Actually, I think honey is made for some donkeys' mouths.
Soy superior.
Thank you, Rob. The world famous talking bear would be an authority on honey. Thank you. Okay. Wow. All of these are kind of
¿Te
bad.
da miedo manchártelo ahí sentada?
Tengo mucho cuidado y lo
Cautious
trato
and
con
treat carefully and
delicadeza.
gently, thank you.
Además, está perfumado con
Eau de
agua
cologne
limón y
and
esencia
lavender.
de lavanda. Yo siempre voy radiante e impecable.
Same. You know, I've never just been willing to say that to anyone. But yeah, I know how it feels to always be radiant. Let's just say this. I don't know why. Because I really don't want to, like, really play up how beautiful she is.
Eso es porque eres un monstruo, niña odiosa del diablo.
No puedes hacerme daño. Sé que todo
Everything you say has sheer
No te
envy.
preocupes. Deberías
Hey,
estar
thank you again for the raid, Silver Streak. Take care.
Palabra.
Have a good one. I'm gonna
Ya
sue.
lo sé.
I know they're worthless. I prefer to play alone with my own games than deal with this crude bunch of commoners. Man, she's fancy.
Por favor, deja de aburrirme con
Please
tus
stop boring me with your
pequeñas
limited
frases.
vocabulary.
Sigue
Okay.
jugando, niña.
Sí, será mejor que te pierdas y no me molestes más.
Wow.
Oh, gritaré, gritaré y gritaré. Y tú sabes.
Yeah, look at that ray tracing. That looks great. Can't believe those are being dynamically generated. A sweet, sweet stick. I want to pick up that sweet
Quizá pueda
stick.
necesitarlo más tarde. Parece que ese hombre de la flauta es ciego. Parece disfrutar de su música.
The Swiss go marching in.
Buenos días, amigo.
My name is Ashman. Ron Ashman.
Bienvenido a mi humilde casa. Soy un pobre y humilde viejo ciego, pero me encantaría disfrutar de su compañía un rato. Aunque como puede ver, no tengo mucho
Little to
que
offer beyond my music.
salvo mi música.
Estoy buscando al doctor
Looking for
Frankenstein.
Dr.
¿No sabrá usted
Frankenstein.
dónde encontrarle?
Pues no, Víctor marchó hace años a otras tierras. y desde
Yes, Victor left for
entonces
shores
no vuelvo
unknown.
a saber nada de él. Me dejó confiado algo para que se lo entregara a su
Ooh.
criatura cuando estuviese preparado.
He entrusted you with
¿Sí?
something. What do you entrust you with?
¿Y qué es lo que le confió?
What do you entrusted you with?
Algo en lo que Víctor
His
trabajó
diary.
durante mucho
Something that Victor worked in for many
tiempo,
years.
bien guardado
Kept
en
its shape
esta
on the shop
estantería
shelf,
de arriba, a salvo
away from the hands of strangers. I believe
Creo que
Frankie is
está
ready.
preparado.
Give it to
Démelo a mí,
me,
yo se lo
you
entregaré.
ding dong.
Imposible. Dime
Imposible.
palabra, Víctor, de que su diario jamás sería tocado por otras manos que no fuesen las mías o las de su criatura.
We're after the monster, which, yeah, I don't know when, like, Victor Frankenstein came into the picture prior to this
¿Por qué no está
conversation.
preparado Frankie?
Tiene que aprender mucho.
Frank still has a lot to learn.
Puede decir
I'm gonna say he was born
Hablemos.
yesterday.
lo que
Okay. Nice cabin. Nice cabin. What's the plot of this game? Grundislav, this is a great question. It's set in an alternate history 1950s where all the movie monsters, your Frankensteins, your Draculas, your Wolfmans, all of them are actual creatures that exist in the world and portray themselves in films. And at the Night of the Monsters, which is basically the Oscars for all of these monster actors, Frankenstein went missing and parts of his body turned up, separated from his main corpus. He's missing, presumed dead, Discworld 2 style. And meanwhile, our partner, Sue Bergman, we're a reporter, I should mention that. Our partner has also gone missing, so we're trying to track all that down. Murder mystery, Frankenstein monster, just a limb accident. Hard to say.
Bonita cabaña.
Muchas gracias. A pesar de mis limitaciones, es muy pequeña, pero también tiene sus ventajas. No tardó mucho en limpiar y siempre tengo...
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. They give monsters their own award show. Yeah, I mean, that seems a little weird. Like, why not just incorporate it into the Oscars? Because presumably in this world, there are also non-monster actors working in Hollywood.
He visto una pequeña niña.
Tell me about this little girl. She seems awful.
Por desgracia, es
Unfortunately, yes, that's Amanda.
verdadera
She's a real
sola
wolf in sheep's clothing.
piel de cordero. Se divierte poniéndome obstáculos.
Dude, obstacles in my path for me to stumble on, but rearranges my things just for fun. Oh,
Lo
gosh.
último que ha hecho es esconderme mi laxante.
Oh, no, laxatives.
¿Laxante?
Sí,
¿Laxante?
por desgracia, ya tengo muchos años.
Well, he's taking a lot of punishment with you because I'm not so young anymore.
Para funcionar.
Needs a little push to function properly.
¿Qué tipo de laxante?
Tell me more about your laxatives.
Son unas flores que crecen en esta región parecidas a las margaritas comunes. Con ellas hago una infusión y créame lo que le digo.
Steep them in boiling water and trust me when I say this.
Milagrosa.
You'll poop your pants. Oh, so yeah, your results are almost
Mejor
instantaneous.
será que cambiemos de tema.
Como quiera.
That seems like a clue for later. Monsters have more rats in this 1950s world than women, yes.
Sobre esa varita de la pared.
Not that stick on the wall.
Varita vidente.
Divining rod, yeah, I found some water.
Me la regaló un vendedor ambulante que pasó por ahí.
Traveling merchant.
Tiene la capacidad
Oh, finds gold.
francamente,
I really love music. Just wouldn't say that apropos of
la
nothing.
música amansa las... Cuando estoy tocando...
In harmony with nature and disconnected from everything. You ever get tired of playing the same music instrument every day? Is this the only song you can play? Yeah, when the Saints go marching in, all you
¿Es
can
la
do.
única canción que sabe tocar?
Lo cierto es que sabía otra, pero de algún...
Imagine asking a musician if they get tired of playing their
¿Y no
instrument.
se cansa del mismo instrumento?
Bueno, me gustaría...
Why not just learn a different instrument, loser?
Pero mis recursos son muy escasos y un poco...
Can't afford to cater to his every whim.
También.
Sí,
Gracias por
Yes.
su hospitalidad.
vuelva cuando quiera.
Okay, you are an interesting character. I think I'm going to just take everything you own. If that's
¿Puedo
cool.
encontrarle alguna utilidad?
I can use it, presumably.
Demasiado goloso para dejarlo aquí.
Too greedy to leave it here. Finally, an adventure game character that just admits it. The secret diary of Dr. Frankenstein.
No puedo hacerlo con el viejo delante.
Can't do it with the old man in front of me. I can still certain things, but not that thing. Okay, so again, we're using a walkthrough that ChatGPT translated from Spanish. So all these sorts of things are questionable. But at this point it says, pick up a stick outside the cabin. We did that. A salt shaker on the table inside and the wand on the wall. That's going to be the divining rod. Talk to the blind man. Collect the mace from the windmill. Collect the mace from the windmill. That means nothing to me. Collect the mace from the windmill. Oh, wait. There was a bigger scene. I guess there's a windmill over there. Let's see what this house is. We just kind of ignored this big house that dropped us in front of. Oh, when the saints go marching in. I like this character's walking animation.
Hombre, ahí está Igor, el viejo sirviente del Dr. Frankenstein.
That's Igor, the old servant of Dr. Frankenstein. Say the years haven't been kind to him. Yeah, take that, Igor. Get wrecked.
Hola, Igor.
Hey, Igor. Little graveyard humor there.
Necesito tu ayuda.
Have to put Frankie back together again.
¿Reconstruirle? No puede hacerse más.
Redeem his volatile aura so that its intrinsic substance becomes again part of his conscience. Sure. But that's relieve his karma of its undermining vices.
Igor, es necesario
Absolutely necessary that we find the secret diary of Dr. Frankenstein. It's right down in the forest. Never. Valid compendium of outcast profanities for fear of absorbing this whirlpool of handwritten nasty intentions and that orgy of horrifying depictions designed to drive my consciousness away from the light and sacred eternal love. Wow.
¿Dónde diablos está el laboratorio?
No menciones ese lugar donde antaño colaboré en tamañas locuras.
So Igor has regrets. Only salvation now lies in selling incense sticks to repentant sinners who try to walk the hard path to self-illumination. But their souls are heading straight to purgatory. Hey, Fergie. Nice hump.
Bonita joroba.
¿Joroba? ¿Qué joroba?
¿Dónde está el Dr. Frankenstein?
Huyó cuando su conciencia.
Fled when he regained his consciousness and faced the horrible things that happened in his laboratory. He fled with his hair still on end, horrified after reading his own diary. But whoa, it said necrophilic practices in there, and I was blasted right past it. So the diary mentions his necrophilic passions.
¿Qué estás haciendo?
He pasado demasiado tiempo.
Te dejo, muchacho.
Goodbye, buddy.
No puedes matar al prójimo.
You can't kill thy neighbor, for thy neighbor is thy consciousness, and thy consciousness loves you.
Lo sabes.
I don't think we're supposed to be here quite yet, according to the walkthrough. We'll save it for a minute here. Okay, so we need to go to...
Los cuatro nos observan.
the windmill. I wonder if necrophilic is right. Yeah, I do too. I wonder if it was looking for like just
Hay una
like
buena cuesta hasta allí.
like more of a necromancy kind of thing, or maybe it meant necrophilic. This game has a weird like raunchy element to it. Nice barn. Love to have a bucket.
Odio los cubos de metal. Me dan mala espina.
I hate metal buckets. You're uneasy.
Mejor no, debe pesar un quintal. Creo que es grasa para engranajes.
Grease for the gears. Gear grease.
No interesa.
Not interested. They're looking for a mace. What about plastic buckets? Yeah, I mean, Ricky, this is a great question. Maybe it's like how...
I hate metal buckets. They make me uneasy.
I'm sorry, that got me. Why is everything so funny when the Jim Wall sticker says it? What have we done here? I don't know how many of you were around when this happened, like a couple of weeks ago, but the Stream Stickers Twitch account actually dropped by and like hung out and chatted a little while and mentioned that they were big point and click fans. And it was like, oh wow, it is Mr. Stream Sticker, Julius Stream Sticker himself was here to tell us about his love of graphic adventure games.
Demasiado goloso para dejarlo aquí.
Too greedy to leave it here. Gotta face facts. All right. Jim Wall's is the master of comedy. Okay. So I think that's all we need to do here. Now we're going to go back to Hanover Mansion. Go to path. Hanover Mansion. This is where the Night of the Monsters was. This is how Ron became the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Well, there's Junior. Hey, Junior. That's what Junior's up to. Still hitting his head.
Claro, amigo.
Pain is good. Pain.
Fenómeno este Junior.
Amazing man is Junior. So for some reason, Junior wants salt. He hasn't told us why, but the walkthrough says we have to give him salt. This is another reason a walkthrough is this game seems to be about half moon logic.
Oye, Junior, mira lo que tengo aquí para ti.
He hasn't mentioned salt at any point.
Te cojo el revientacráneos, amigo, que no vas a poder con todo.
So I got a skull crusher.
Me encanta este tipo.
Exchange for some salt. There's the fly. There's the invisible man. We talked to them last time. They all had interesting things to say. Yeah, there's a sequel to this game that's on Steam. If you look it up, it's called The Next Big Thing. I think in some regions it's Hollywood Monsters 2. Yeah, that's a good question, Kursalache. It's hard to say with walkthroughs. Is it moon logic or just a hint that you didn't find? That's a good question. In this case, it's hard to say. I think we go back now to Castle Dracul. Or is it the AI? That's another good question. Did the AI reorder bits of it when it translated this from Spanish? I probably will stream the sequel eventually. Why not? I'm enjoying this so far. At some point, I'll stream Runaway by the same studio. I know people have thoughts about it.
No conseguiría nada con eso. Está de...
Oh, look, it's a scrolling screen. Kinda? Guess I can't cross that.
Está bien, si no hay más remedio.
Okay, then, if there's no other choice, here we go. Ugh. How'd this work?
Ya no podía aguantar más la respiración. Un poco más si no lo cuento.
Wait. So this is one of those caves underneath a moat? Sure. Runaway has kind of a broken sword energy. Ricky, we have artificial intelligence. That is, of course, where we take user generated prompt. We plug it into the Midjourney AI bot, and we see how it scrapes together, literally, an attempt to make this art. And then typically we use that as an opportunity to mock the limitations of the Midjourney AI bot. And our prompt this time around is a classic Hollywood monster movie with Cedric the Owl as the monster. Now, AI is, of course, learning every day. But I will note, before this goes through, it's working on it now. But before we get our results, it is worth noting that the AI doesn't seem to know who Cedric the Owl is. It probably has a better idea of who Cedric the Entertainer is. But Cedric the Owl is a mystery to it. So we may get an owl, but I'm not sure we'll get a monocle wearing, vest wearing, fancy boy owl like we're looking for out of Cedric. But I will say we're getting something. Everyone prepare yourself, because we have some images to share. Okay, this actually may be worth exploring a bit. Cedric the Entertainer is an owl. Let's see. So here we have it. Midjourney's done its magic, and we have the results. We have a classic monster movie with monsters featuring Cedric the Owl. So, are you ready? Here we go. So this is what it gave us. All of them, TVH, are pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. They're all fine. The bottom right, I'm in love with Chris Lachey. That is the one that I really love. It looks like some sort of puppet that this guy is wielding. I would watch whatever the bottom right is. I mean, yeah, bottom right is fantastic. Bottom left looks like a Cursed Muppets movie. Like some 1950s horror movie done with a puppet monster owl. No, it is so good. Yeah, the ones where they kind of give the guy an owl haircut is a nice touch. I love the expression on the guy on the top right. Like the owl there is not as good. But oh my gosh, that bottom right one. It's so great. It kind of looks like Oscar Isaac in the bottom right one to me too. Like I can tell, it looks like Oscar Isaac as Rod Serling. But yeah, I'm really digging. Bottom left is Curse of the Were Owl. Top right looks like the M83. Hey, Cregan. All these are very good. I mean, there's no question that all of these movies would be infinitely watchable. I think we can all agree we'd tune in for whichever one of these was on Saturday matinee. But man, that lower right one is so good. I don't know what it is about it, but it is just too good. All right, thank you. Thank you for the redemption, Ricky. That's pretty good stuff. All right, we're back in the passage here. Go to ladder. Have to use a ladder. Ugh.
No puedo pasar a través de la reja. El hueco
Get squeezed between the bars. There's enough. Oh, there's a grate up there.
está un poco oxidada.
It's a little rusty, but very strong. Good thing I have a skull crusher.
Y el hueco de la reja ya es suficientemente grande. Será mejor dejar ahí el
Better leave the skull crusher here. Yeah, why not?
Las mazmorras.
The dungeons.
Aparatos de tortura y
Torture devices and skeletons.
Hay que ver cómo se las gasta el conde.
Like the count is really having a good time. Okay, let's see here.
Es una celda de castigo. Mejor
The punishment cell. I better not get too close. Would be a good spot for a pointless maze. Yeah, you're very right, Paul. I don't know if this game is going to have a pointless maze. If history's told us anything, the answer is absolutely. But that would have been a good place to put one they didn't yet.
Estirón en esa mesa.
A lot of people got good stretching here.
Es una.
Hey, what's going on in there?
No creo que me conteste.
Use skeleton.
Para que te respete.
Show some respect if you want to be respected. I mean, those are good words from Ron Ashman here. Let's see. Iron Maiden. Excellent. Portrait of Bogus. Okay, Iron Maiden.
Creo que no lo haré. Intuyo que debe ser
I
ligeramente.
think I'll pass. Looks like it could be slightly uncomfortable.
No se puede hacer manualmente. Estos chismes se abren.
Can't do it. These things are operated via a mechanism. A mechanism. You stick with Iron Maiden. Let's see here. So it says, place the branch in the hole of the Iron Maiden as if it were a lever. What does it mean, the hole of the Iron Maiden? That's not a thing.
No,
You stick with Iron Maiden.
no veo razón para.
You stick with Iron Maiden. If you will.
No. Bonita cama para un fakir. Es una celda de castigo.
Another punishment cell. Rock, lever, croc. You know, next week, my family is going away on a trip to Disney. And I'm holding out hope that someday I'll actually get to see Yzma. Yzma is my secret Disney crush. And it would really mean the world to me to finally have a Yzma encounter, but I don't think it's meant to be. Oh, a tiny hole hotspot. Hole. Ah, go to hole. Oh, man, right there on the side. Thank you, Grundy. You stick with hole. Thank you.
Ajá, ha encajado perfectamente.
That fits perfectly. Go to improvised lever.
Phew.
Phew.
Si me pilla la mano, me había.
Alright, free rope. Pick up.
Demasiado
Rope.
goloso para dejarlo aquí.
Yeah. Super VGA does make pixel hunting pretty brutal. Okay. Also pick up the bone that falls from one of the skeletons.
Mejor dejar. Respeta.
Bone fall. Let's open the skeleton. Pick up the bone that falls from one of the skeletons, says the walkthrough. Devismo, what are some of the things you like about Yzma? I like a take charge woman. Is definitely a big part of it. Eartha Kitt's voice is wonderful. Now I know that if I meet Yzma in the park, odds are it will not be Eartha Kitt performing the role. But yeah, no, Yzma. Just I've always liked Yzma.
¿Cómo va eso, amigo? Ahí
Hey, there we
se
go.
le ha caído un hueso. Debe ser la edad.
Sweet free bone.
Puede venirme bien.
Okay. Go up the stairs and collect candle holders.
Es una celda.
I wonder what it means by go up the stairs and collect the candle holders. Those tongs aren't interactable.
Es una celda de castigo.
Keep thinking there's more room over here, but I don't know if there is. If it is, it's not wanting to scroll for me. I mean, it doesn't seem like the torches are a hot spot. Unless you have different hot spots for different verbs. Which would be a bananas way to design a game. Walk up the stairs. It says. Those are stairs, but I don't think I can walk up them. Okay, look at this again. Get the bone that falls from one of the skeletons. Go up the stairs, collect the candle holders, and go out on the balcony. Is this Frankenstein's lab? This is Dracula's lab, I believe. This is Dracula's dungeon, I guess would be the more accurate way to put it. Oh, corridor. Ha ha ha. We've done it, gang. I've solved this puzzle. How's it going, Grayson? Good to see you. Just slowly moseying up there. By candle holder.
Que esa maldita escalera no iba a acabarse nunca.
I bet they meant oil lamp. Close enough.
Me lo llevaré. Nadie lo va.
I'll take it. Nobody will miss it. All right, here we go. By the way, everyone, I'm very excited about my stream tomorrow night. I've been mentioning this. Tomorrow night, a special guest and I. Now, is this special guest my frequent co-streamer Ben? Possibly. Hard to say. But a special guest and I will be streaming Star Trek The Game Show, which is a fantastic late 90s multimedia CD-ROM game that is essentially You Don't Know Jack with all Star Trek trivia questions hosted by John Delancey, aka Q. So this is going to be fantastic. I believe Ben and I have found a way that we'll be able to compete with basically each of us buzzing in separately on this game and having a ball, I imagine, in the process. So this is real. It's going to be, You Don't Know Jack Crusher. You Don't Know Q and A. Whatever we want to call it. It's going to be good stuff. So I can't wait. That'll be tomorrow night.
Demonios, camino cortado. Creo que por aquí no voy a poder seguir.
I think I'll be able to continue this way. Okay, go out on the balcony, it says. Combine the piece of rope from the torture device with the one from the Hanover statue. Oh man, we're gonna get tricky here.
Los ataré. Así
Tie them together for a long rope. Okay, now we're gonna tie the rope from the ledge and move to the other window. Use long rope with ledge. See, I'm gonna throw this lasso.
Perfecto. Ni Buffalo Bill lo hubiese hecho mejor.
Float Bill could have done it better. Okay, let's use the rope.
Siempre me gustaron las películas de Tarzán. Eso...
Always love the Tarzan movies.
Vaya, vaya. Esto se pone interesante.
Well, 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 he says. This is getting interesting. Ah, she's a vampire, eh? Save here. Vampire lady. Alright. Sweet, there's a vial there. Let's pick it up.
Perfume.
Ooh.
Esencia tropical.
Essence of tropical Malaysian orchid.
Me lo llevo. Puede serme útil.
Could be useful later. Alright, let's look at this vampire.
Parece que está un tanto inquieta.
She seems somewhat restless. Restless leg syndrome. A little dose of gabapentin will clear that right up.
Buenas noches, preciosidad. Soy Ron.
Hello, darling.
¿Cómo te llamas?
This is my bedroom voice.
Soy Shirley.
Sherilyn, why don't you stay for a while and keep me company? I'm very lonely.
Estoy muy sola.
Beautiful nightgown.
Bonito camisón.
Puedes apostar que sí. Es mi favorito. La forma en la que su suave seda y moldea mis caderas. Fue un regalo del conde.
Soft silk caresses my skin. Does it make you feel hot wearing it? Examine it up close.
¿Y no te da mucho calor?
Thank you.
No
Well,
es el camisón lo que me da calor.
I would think vampires would be very cold all the time.
¿Puedo examinarlo de cerca?
Me gustan las emociones.
I love
fuertes.
close encounters.
¿Qué te parece si
If I game of strip
jugamos
poker, if you wait, you can examine my nightgown all you want.
¿Y
And what if I
pierdo yo?
lose?
Si pierdes,
I'll take your pants.
Genial. El póker es
Poker's
mi
my
pasión.
favorite vice.
¿qué tendrás para
I suppose you have a deck of cards with you.
Una baraja.
A deck of cards? Do you really need a deck for this?
Quizás no. Pero el juego consigue esa... Y no tardes.
Find it fast while the issue is still hot. Are you in any way related to the Count?
¿Eres pariente del conde?
Is he your sire?
Soy...
I am his, niece.
Eso...
Are you bored here being alone every night? Your uncle looks a bit depressed. Yeah, this is the sort of thing I say to women who I'm trying to spark up a romantic encounter
Todo
with.
parece un poco deprimido.
Your uncle looks a bit depressed.
Trataron de ofrecerle buenos
No more decent roles. The werewolf gets all the good ones.
papeles en los
It's far more
papeles.
handsome and sexy than the old bat.
Que mi querido...
My dear old uncle.
¿Y no te aburres aquí solo?
El único que me hace...
My little teddy bear, Xavier. So soft. I love
En
yodeling
realidad
him.
quería...
Dime,
Tengo que dejarte.
mi
Take care.
dormitorio siempre está abierto.
My bedroom is always open to fun and games. Handsome. There's Xavier.
No le conozco.
Por favor, ayúdame. No me dejes aquí solo.
Juraría que se os
Oh,
ha
man.
olvidado.
What's she doing occasionally here? Is she like adjusting her stockings? Is that what that move is supposed to be?
Me parece peligroso con ella aquí delante. Si hay algo que una mujer no perdona es que le priven de su...
I'll deprive her of her plush toys.
Luis Colás, autorretrato.
Louis Colas?
Es demasiado grande. Este debe ser uno de esos que pintan con los pies.
Choosing that artist who paints with his feet. He grabs the money with his hands. Take that, art. Take that foot painting. What if that's my
Demasiado veloz
thing?
para dejarlo aquí.
What if I'm into that?
Vaya, qué oscuro está esto.
It's very dark. Okay, let's see here.
Madre mía, espero salir vivo de aquí.
Okay, what's happening here?
Hay muchísima por todas
There's
partes.
food everywhere.
Aceite puro de oliva, por lo que...
Pure virgin olive oil. Evu, give it to me.
Demasiado goloso para dejarlo aquí.
Okay, let's see. Let's look at this vampire.
Algo entradita en carne sí que está.
Wow. What is that noise? Evu, what kind of Pokemon is that? It's an oil tap.
Hola, ¿quién eres?
Soy Gwendolyn.
Wow, that was my grandmother's name.
Soy Ron Ashman, de Tequil.
I'm Ron Ashman of the Quill. A journalista, eh?
En los últimos años no han venido.
¿Qué? ¿Tomando un
Grabbing a little snack?
Sí. Aunque estoy un poco ya rellenita, me gusta picar.
Weird thing to say. Oh, vampires drink only blood.
Solo os alimentabais con sangre.
Eso solo en las películas. ¿Dónde?
Classic movie misconception.
Rellenito.
Sí, bueno.
Still easily perform a quadruple somersault with a twist on the trapeze.
Ah,
The Flying Swan, the greatest trapeze artist the world has ever known. They're my number in the central stage of Circus Barnum. Even the elephants were left breathless.
por casualidad no conocéis...
You don't know a certain Marcus Hecker?
¿Cómo? Sí, ahora comprendo.
Oh, what you love? Hmm.
He probado. Tornilla.
Bueno, me gustaría...
Tú dirás.
Okay.
¿Qué
You
puedes
tell me
contarme
about this
sobre el
Count
conde?
Dracula. 40
40
years ago, appeared in my dressing room, handsome like the devil, just that look of his. Made her melt, forget about dozens of suitors. The look of it embitters my life in such a way that only food can make me forget.
Creo que reciente...
I believe you recently received the prestigious award. Hasn't performed for years. So he got the Lifetime Achievement Award. Not one of the real awards. He seems a little depressed.
Deprimido.
No me extraña. En los últimos años lo único que ha hecho es...
The thing he does is put on weight and lose his hair.
Jamás entenderé cómo...
Where is he now?
¿Dónde está?
No sé.
Walking around the battlements reminiscing about his glory days. That's me. To have had a castle, that would absolutely be me.
Bueno, me gustaría hablar de otra cosa.
Tú dirás.
I hate this performance.
He conocido a Sherilyn.
Met
Deben ser
Sherilyn.
buenas amigas.
Must be good friends.
Esa...
That harpy?
Debes estar
So vain and capricious.
incluso.
Her teddy bears tried to escape. She never plays fair.
Ay, gusa.
Ni que lo digas.
Ya hablaremos más tarde.
Adiós.
Goodbye, my little caramel. Ooh, go to meat. Don't mind if I do.
Es demasiado grande.
Ooh, it's too grande. Good thing I have a scalpel.
Me cortaré un filetito. Siempre
I
puede...
got a steak out of the meat. It can always come in handy. I like this character's attitude toward collecting inventory.
Anda, menudo trasto. Se podría sacar una
What's
pasta
the piece
por
of
el
junk? Maybe I
anticuario.
can sell it for a quick buck at the antique shop. It just comes in dissing people's organs.
Aunque mis dedos ya no son los de antes, vamos a dar un poco de caña.
My fingers no longer than before. I'll give it a try.
Esa vieja canción. Vaya con el trasto.
This thing's alive and won't let me play. That's coffin. That's vampire closet.
Bonita caja.
That's corpse closet.
Espero tardar mucho en necesitar una de estas.
That's coffin. He said it. That's coffin.
Bonita caja. Espero tardar mucho en necesitar una de estas.
Coffin. Lupus. Let's see here.
Nice closet.
Thank you, Rob. All right, let's see here. Door on the right leads to the count's room, so I don't think we need to do anything in here. It's sparsely decorated. If I were a vampire, I would have a lot more knickknacks due to my eternal life. I just keep collecting things, I feel like. Like, I just have a room full of spooky Funko Pops.
Ahora no es el momento adecuado.
Now is not the right time.
Extraña planta.
Strange plant. Looks like a mandrake. Oh.
No me parece una...
Will it scream when I pick it up?
No creo que me conteste.
Okay. Try to open the base of the trophy. What the world does that mean? Let's go out to the courtyard by Marriott. Ooh, sweet hay.
Me llevaré un puñado.
Oh wow, we took some hay, huh? It's an interesting perspective. Okay, presumably that led down the drawbridge, right? Is that an open door? No. So it seems to think here there should be a living room. That chandelier is a weird artistic choice, isn't it? Okay, it says in my walkthrough, my poorly translated walkthrough, on the first floor you'll find the living room. Try to open the base of the trophy. I bet it means the armor.
No me parece una buena...
Or maybe it doesn't. Pardon me. Me being eaten alive by sneezes tonight. I have the worst allergies, y'all. It's not even funny anymore. Used to be really funny how funny my allergies were, but now it's not even funny anymore. Just an allergy monster. Oh, thank you, Grayson. I appreciate it. Okay, well then, I stand corrected. Lots of people seem to like the sneezing, so I'll keep it up. I'll do more sneezes. King Sneasel Weasel's what they call me. You see, that is 4 total sneezes tonight on the stream, but they were not in quick enough succession to reach the 3 sneeze Sneasel Weasel classification. I'm supposed to sneeze, but me suffering, yeah. Tragedy plus time plus snot does equal comedy.
Es demasiado grande.
So, what do you think it wants me to do here?
You want to know what I'm allergic to? Crime and criminals,
Vaya por
both.
Dios. Qué lamentable accidente.
Thank
Bien, viejo
you,
amigo.
Nick.
Parece que al final tenía razón al decir que cualquiera te puede caer encima como una losa.
Wow. Thank you, Nick. Allergic to crime. Oh man, we just hecking killed Dr. Hecker.
Sin duda se trata del
Ah, the medallion that shines light on things. Sweet. Oh, and a postcard. Don't mind if I do.
Bajo el puente. Se ve muy mal y no entiendo pero el remite es Australia.
Australia.
Me dijo que el hombre
Werewolf is living the largest diamond mine in the world.
Y Marcus dijo que su hermano Carl. Sin duda se trata del mismo lugar.
Oh, sweet. Now we can go to Australia where the Wolfman's living in a diamond mine. All of those words make sense together when you think about it. When you really think about it, everything about that makes sense. Okay, so we're supposed to be able to summon Dracul here. Let's see.
No sé por qué habría. No veo razón.
Yeah, poor Marcus. That's what him gets. I don't know if I've ever used that phrase on stream before, but when my daughter was very young and heartless, anytime something would befall someone that she felt deserved it, she would say, "That's what him gets," or "That's what her gets." And anytime that she felt like poor fortune befell someone who didn't deserve it, she would say, "Her did nothing wrong," or "Him did nothing wrong." And those phrases still survive around our house in that way that parents continue saying things their children did when they were tiny babies long after they've outgrown it. But yeah, that's what him gets, or that's what her gets. And then him or her did nothing wrong are important phrases to have. That's what him gets. Okay, dang it. This is making me mad.
No es la ocasión.
Maybe it's not essential. Where's Drac? Let's go to Egypt. But first, let's go to our car. We'll drive straight to Egypt. Wow, that's Egypt, all right. Oh, I come from a land from afar. It says all of Egypt. It's like how the Eiffel Tower is visible from all hotel rooms in Paris. Okay.